Good afternoon. Now, I guess I'm doing some silver porn today because I took a little bit of the funds I've recovered from MF Global and I purchased these Atmex 1/2 ounce rounds, silver rounds. And the timing on this purchase is not great because if we go into a deflationary wave, then these things are going to be worth less than I paid for them. But the reason I'm doing this is because in a deflationary wave, all of the weak banking players are going to start to hatch out. It's like someone is trying to shoo the birds from the bush so that someone else could shoot them. And that's exactly the case where banking is today. And if we have a wave of deflation, stocks are going to go down. I wouldn't put my money in bonds. You could see problems there longer term. You can't put your money in municipal bonds. You're losing savings from every direction in a deflation. That's one of the terrible things about deflation. But unlike MF Global or banks or stock brokerages, they're not cross-collateralized with repos. There's no debt associated with it, and you can hold the damn thing in your hand. So what is the value of $100 in an MF Global account if you can only get 75 of them back? With this thing, I need to not think in dollars. And that's why I've been trying to convince people not to follow the price of silver and gold in US dollars. What you should do is start to equate the value of silver to things such as gasoline, ammo, food, whatever you want. You might get a bunch of postcards, take your bullion coin, tape it to the postcard and say X gallons of gas. And I think this should be about 4 or 5 gallons of gas. So I have no problems taping it to a postcard, 5 gallons of gas. You might try to take one of these things and notice, unlike the Norfed coin, there's nothing that says "In God We Trust." There's no symbols of U.S. coins past or present. It just says 9999 fine and has the mark maker 1/2 troy ounce pure. So it's not a monetary instrument. Maybe you could try to barter with one. I don't know, but you'd have to start to educate people if you're going to use it in a barter transaction. Then you have tax ramifications. I'm just speaking to that. I'm just going to store these away somewhere and not worry about the counterparty risk, not worry about repos, not worry about the price. It was easy for me to do that previously because I junked silver at a low basis and gold from 2002 to 2003. It's relentlessly gone up. But if we have a deflationary wave, it will relentlessly go down. And I'll just simply buy more. And I think it's a great time to talk about it simply because this is the time to say, don't worry about the price. Especially, I got a note from somebody who said, well, what should I do? Should I pay off my mortgage? Should I do this or should I do that? And I'm saying, look, let's say the medical industrial complex. You have medical bills. Well, how are they going to get a hold of one of these? You could preserve your wealth. People are going bankrupt simply for getting sick. People are going bankrupt simply because they owned a house that's overvalued. So this thing is it's sort of in the system, it's sort of outside the system, and it's tangible, it's small, it packs a lot of wealth. I don't care how you denominate it in U.S. dollars. I don't care if the price of it goes down. I don't care. It's not an investment. It's an insurance policy against the risk in a deflation of all hell breaking loose. And that's why it's going to work in deflation as well as inflation. And I once had a heated argument with Jim Sinclair. I said, well, the destination's deflation. And now I'm telling you why you would want this thing in a deflation. Because if banks blow up, you will only get pennies on your dollar in a deflation because they've leveraged all of your customer funds. If banks blow up, you'll at least have this, and then you could make it valuable in comparison to other things.